Good morning and welcome to Unicorn Square. My name is Bridget, Fairy Liaison and Human Sparkle, and I'm here today with a super exciting new fairy backdrop, which is super awesome. And I had a couple of comments that said, I think it should look more magical, and I totally agreed. And so I brought back in some magic, which I'm very excited about. And speaking of magic, first of all, before we get into the magic, let's do our fairy gratitude tree of the day, our gratitude of the day, which I always love to do, and it's one of my most favorite things in the world. And so let me grab my gratitude. Took me a second. Today's gratitude. Today I am grateful for a very full fridge, full of fruits and vegetables, and I'm gonna say it, the peanut butter cookies I made last night. That was exciting. And peanut butter cookies. It doesn't always have to be a super deep gratitude. It can just be anything you're thankful for. So here is my gratitude, and I think I have one little blank spot on my fairy gratitude tree, which is looking like it's going to be right here. So I'll hang it up there. Oh, that's a fun one. Look at that. It's filling it in perfectly well. And so today we're visiting with a magical creature sketch artist once again, and today we're going to visit with the deer. Oh yes, how about that action? It's the magical, gentle deer, which is always very fun. And I'll tell you a little bit, when you come across a deer, it has qualities that are both soft, gentle, but strength and determination. There's gentleness, ability to move through life and obstacles with grace, being in touch with your inner child, being sensitive and intuitive, being vigilant, magical abilities to regenerate, being in touch with life's mysteries. Holy macaroni. It is pretty amazing. And it reminds you to be gentle with yourself and others. The grace and gentleness characteristics of this spirit animal echo the qualities brought forth when living from your heart. Oh, I love that. Oh, super gentle deer. I think you're amazing. Also, the deer reminds you to take only what you need. And so that's very, very important. Like today, there were 2 loaves of bread. I only needed 1, leaving the other one that was there for the person that needs it, just like I did. So that's another message from the deer, which is super exciting. So I love our gentle deer, and they're just so sweet and so lovely. And the quote that comes with this one, it says, "Move through life in the spirit of love for all beings. It will remove barriers of separation from all life on this planet, revealing the beautiful gift that is your own magic." Whoa, gentle deer. Ooh, how about that? There's a lot of magic with this magical creature, and I encourage you to check it out as well for yourself, which is always so fun. Look, I'm sharing this screen with the gentle deer. Also, the other thing with the deer that's really awesome is if you ever come across a buck, it is really cool to count how many points there are on its horns. And the other part with the regeneration of the horns is that when we speak about how deers are regenerative, it's because they shed their horns because they know new horns will grow. And so it's a really cool analogy for us to shed what no longer serves you, knowing that good things are going to come and grow right back where they were. So that's a really cool message also from the deer. Now, going back to that, similarly, like the deer, the unicorns shed their horn because they know they're going to have a new one that grows in its place. And it's all part of nature, shedding the old to make way for the new. And I really like that message from the deer, and just knowing that it will grow back in just like how it was shed, but maybe a little bit better, maybe a little bit stronger. You have no idea. Oh, gentle deer, you've got a lot to say. Now, when you count the horns, this is the really cool part. Let me show you this one. I'm going to read to you. So in numerology, there's also symbolism with how many horns and points are on a deer. So for instance, on this deer, we have 10. And 10 is a message to step forward in new directions and look for the positive in your situation. What? And you look for new beginnings with optimism and a positive attitude, as they will prove to be auspicious and beneficial to you in many ways, now and in the future. Whoa, how about that? So that's another deeper meaning from the deer. Very cool. Thank you very much, gentle deer. Oh, I just love this one so much. And it's on the super magical color changing mug, which I'll post at the end of this video if you're interested in the magical creature sketch artist artwork and message of the day. Also, for some other messages we have, it's really exciting. So I posted a video. I have to scooch in here more. I posted a video online with the fairy gratitude tree. And that is a super fun exercise for kids and grown-ups to participate in. So I highly encourage that. And then the other one that we have is, there's another really fun activity that I'm putting together, and it's available. I can do fairy deliveries to anyone in the Lake Placid, Saranac Lake, the Adirondack Mountains, and Lake Placid, Saranac Lake, Wilmington, Ausable Forks. Yes, those are the areas that I'm more than happy to make fairy deliveries to. I've done it before. It's been so much fun to make a fairy delivery because I hang it in a tree or a yard, and it's really fun for kids to come outside. Now, the other really cool part about the fairies is that it does have its messenger tube where kids can write messages to their fairy and share their feelings, and it's also good to practice your writing, your handwriting, and so that's very helpful as well. And then each fairy can have crystal hearts sewn inside that supports any special area of your life that you would like some fairy support in. So those can be delivered. And then also the unicorn horns, which is a lovely meditation. Those are also able to be delivered. And then my favorite thing I have, I'm going to bring out my... Do you know what that was? That was my arts and crafts project. My dad and I, the magical creature sketch artist, were working on a project where we're taking old coffee canisters, and we have a contest going on to see who can do the most creative canister. Mine is, oh, don't go away. Mine is this one, it's fun material right now. I need to add some ribbon and some fun things, but it's a work in progress, so that's really super fun. I have a lot of coffee cans, so once again, anyone in the area, if you would like some craft supplies, I'm happy to deliver what I have available. And that part is for free, but I do have specials on everything right now. So I'm gonna go to my fun book, and this is what we have. It's very exciting. So let me see, where is it? I'll be sending out some coloring books and coloring pages on my website and on my Facebook page. So look at this, for kids to color. Sunshine warms your heart and clears your mind and warms your heart. And then I like the gecko that says, listen to your feelings and use your mind to guide them. So I have this one, and so I'll be putting the PDF so you can print these yourself, these coloring pages with positive messages. So that's going to be coming out. And then also, I do have a fairy scavenger hunt if you're looking for activities to do in the yard. And so there's one that I'll be putting out that is just within your own yard. And so those are some fun ideas. So I'll send that out. And then also, and because I've done this before and it's so much fun, and like overnight. I've done it for kids and families, but I have a lot of super fun crystals, and so we can do a super fun crystal scavenger hunt in your yard with a selection of different shiny crystals. And I have shiny ones like the pyrite. That one's a super shiny, awesome one. And I'm happy to set that up for any families. And as far as my fairy workshop goes, my fairy workshop is I haven't had anything new delivered, and I work with lavender and oil, and all of my crystals are cleansed very frequently, and they will be before I do deliveries as well. So we have that as some health precautions, and also when you do the crystal scavenger hunt in your yard, it's really kind of a fun outdoor activity, and it can add in some elements of nature as well within your yard that kids can find, and we can have a fun little contest prize. But it's always super fun and exciting to add that into your repertoire, and I'm happy to do so. So you can always direct message me if you have any questions. My email is Bridget, BRIDGET, at unicornsquare.com. And you can also follow me on Twitter and Facebook and message me there at Unicorn Square. And as always, you can like, subscribe, and share. It's always very much appreciated, but I'm happy to share some fairy magic. And then coming up this weekend, we'll be working on some garlands, and that's an at-home craft project that is very easy for kids to do to spice up your area. You can make a little fairy area as well, and we'll be sharing some of that. But thank you very much for joining in. I hope you have a super awesome day, and as I always like to say in my podcast, where the story goes, nobody knows. But we'll have some fun along the way, and just trust that it's all gonna work out in a magical way. Have a super great day. We'll see you tomorrow.